So, good morning, everybody. Welcome to the diJikoni's second edition webinar. And this obviously comes after the overwhelming support we got from the first edition. So I hope you are relaxed wherever you are and you can hear me. And please, we have a great agenda planned for you today and a very interesting webinar ahead, as well as a Q&A session at the end. So as you can see on the agenda screen, we have the welcome speech, which I'm going to be taking you through. So I'm going to be the MC of today's webinar. My name is Mujtaba Bachani, and I shall be taking through the entire event today, the entire live event today. So sit back, relax, and enjoy. So as you all know, the diJikoni flight is ready to take off. Na vile mnajua diJikoni ni product imetoka Mombasa, so nitakuwa naongea lugha yetu kiasili ya Kiswahili pia. Kwa hivyo msiwache nyuma, sote tunataka kula happy. Vile mnajua diJikoni's main slogan is Tukule Hepi, sio? So sote tukule happy na to enjoy what diJikoni has to offer for us. Okay, so what I'm going to be beginning with, I like to begin with a short story of diJikoni. So it starts off with a brand called Pyrex, which, as you might all know, is one of the very famous brands of diJikoni. So the main aspect which we are trying to prove with diJikoni is that we have quality brands, right? Quality ambayo itawadumu na itawadumu customers zenu pia. Okay, so Pyrex, it's an interesting fact, by the way. Pyrex has been available since World War I, so you can be assured that we have very quality and very long-lasting items, right? So the idea for Pyrex cookware came about in an unexpected way, just during the World War time, when the wife of a scientist asked her husband to bring home some glass to replace a recently cracked casserole dish. Unajua zile dish zile za kama lasagna na nini. So she asked her husband to bring home some glass. So what he did was he brought home the bottom of a battery jar. Okay, previously during those times kulikuwa na zile battery jars ambazo huyu jamaa husband wake alileta, which he used to bake a cake. So from there on, the wife got the idea for this glassware brand. So you can be assured that we are promoting. We have a quality story behind us, and soon enough we are going to be promoting the diJikoni brand as well, so that we avail quality and efficient products to you all, for you to sell and for you to have a very successful business running. So so next up, okay, I'd like to also point out on some of the brands which we are going to be availing to you, right? So we have very fashionable and very trendy brands, which are not limited to Luminac, Bon Appetit, Pyrex, Chef and Sommelier, we have Lacor, we have Pinnacle. So mnaona hizi jina kubwa kubwa, sio? So you can all be assured of the quality which you're getting, less damages from your side, because again, it's glass, so you don't want those things happening frequently. So and these all items are all available on the website, which I'm going to be taking you through the live demo of our up and running website. Okay, so the ball is rolling, and it's now your turn to take advantage and do business with diJikoni and Tukule Hepi, vile nimekuwa nikiongea, sio? So again, just be reminded that this is a start. The website is up and running. Whoever has already received the credentials, once you have obviously sent your resellers agreement, you can log in, view the items, and once you're logged in, you can as well see the prices as well, right? So there is more in the pipeline, more to be and more to come. Obviously, we look forward to your feedback as well, regarding the website, regarding the items we are availing to you. and let's have an enjoyable webinar. Okay, so just a reminder, your questions can come in, can keep coming in using the Q&A part of the Zoom. I hope you can see it in the bottom of the screen. So just click on the Q&A and you can submit your questions over there. Okay, so I hope everybody is ready to hop on the diJikoni train, and let's begin. So as we go into the webinar, if you have any burning questions, just as I mentioned, type it in the Q&A chat, and we will have a live Q&A session. So we want this to be an interactive session. William, you are TCC number 202. Okay, so let's not feel as a guest. We are part of all diJikoni stakeholders, and feel free to ask any burning questions you might have. Any question regarding website, items, pricing, anything. Okay, you can drop them down in the Q&A, and our moderator will then forward them to me, where I will answer your questions live. So let's begin.
Welcome to diJikoni Tukule Hepi. We have been hearing a lot about diJikoni since we signed up. So what is diJikoni? diJikoni is an online marketplace offering you a wide variety of branded kitchenware, from tablewares to storage to disposals. So sit back, stay tuned to know more.
Hey sis, hii kombe yako ni poa. Umenunua wapi?
Nimezinunua zote diJikoni.
diJikoni,
it's an online store yenye wako na very original brands na deal zao ni poa sana. Hata wako na very good business opportunities, unaweza partner na wao kwa reseller au distributor. Hata customer service yao ni poa sana. Ukioda kitu kwa delivered immediately.
Type in diJikoni.com on your browser. This will take you to our homepage. For a first-time viewer, you can sign up as a reseller. If you are a reseller, you can sign in to view the products and prices. Our website is extremely user-friendly, and you can comfortably select the products you wish to sell. Frequently asked questions. Pyrex daily glass storage versus any normal glass storage products. Pyrex are made of strong glass. You can cook in it, serve in it, refrigerate it, and later reheat it in the microwave. So Pyrex Daily is a multi-purpose item, which is not the case with other glass items. What is the Pinnacle Power electric cooler and its uses? You can carry it to an outdoor get-together. However, this one has an electric mechanism which, when plugged into the cooler, becomes like a fridge. Why do we use APS metal straws when there are a lot of plastic straws available? APS metal straws are made from highly durable stainless steel that can be recycled. They are eco-friendly compared to the plastic ones. They come with a free cleaner brush. Why BA push and pedal bins or step-on bins better? They are a preferred choice as they have the pedal for foot usage and the push for domestic usage. They come in different sizes and shapes for compatibility. What does a Luminac Pure Box lunch pack kit contain and benefits? They are made of glass which is fully tempered and lowers chances of breakage. The lids are made of high quality plastic and gives the glass container airtight closure which avoids any possible leaks. Both are microwave safe.
So ladies and gentlemen, by now we hope this video has given you insights as to what diJikoni is and how it works. Kindly register on diJikoni.com. Talk to us on 0798 535 664 or write to us on hello@diJikoni.com. Let us do business together. Tukule Hepi!
Great. So what a wonderful video and what a nice introduction to our diJikoni brand. Now, for those who are just joining in, the agenda was as follows. We had a welcome presentation. We had the live video to declare diJikoni to the world. And now we are going over to the live demo of diJikoni. So before we go over to the website, you might be asking, why diJikoni? Right? Why should I sell my products, or why should I buy my products through diJikoni, or why should I commit myself to diJikoni? Right? So, as my colleague mentioned in the video, it was all about quality, right? And I keep mentioning quality as well. So we have quality brands, and you can be assured that these are going to be, we are not going to be having any other low quality brands. So high quality brands, high quality products. Unaweza sema ni kama Adidas ama Nike kitchenware, sio? So another thing is that we have competitive prices. The prices are going to be very much incentivized, and we're going to be having several promos as we go on, and offers as well are going to be coming up. So you can be assured that we are going to be having full support towards you as our reseller. Okay. Two other exciting things I'm going to mention is that we are availing free delivery to your premises. Okay, whatever items you get are going to be delivered to you at no extra delivery charge, and it's just going to be the price of the item which you see. Okay, one other thing which you're going to be getting is promotional material to market those items. So remember, once you become a cohort or a part of diJikoni or a reseller of diJikoni, you get to market our items as well, and so as to grow this brand. Right, so we have the item brands, but we're going to be growing the diJikoni brand as a whole. So let's go over to the live demo of the website. In case, again, you have any burning questions so far, and as I go over the demo, you can always drop them in the Q&A section of Zoom, and we're going to be responding to you at the end of this webinar. So let's go ahead to the live demo. Okay, great. So for you to go or access diJikoni's website, you have to type here diJikoni.com. Okay, very simple, and click on enter in your browser. Okay, remember you can do the same if you have a mobile device. It doesn't matter unless you have a browser. The diJikoni website is going to be accessible to you. All the features are going to be accessible to you via the browser of any device you use, okay, or you access. So the moment you access diJikoni.com, you can see we have a homepage here. We have several brands. We have Luminac. I mentioned the quality of Pyrex as well. Luminac, by the way, just a small fact before we go on, has a special quality laboratory at the premises. Okay, so at the Luminac factory, they have a special quality lab where they undergo several quality and breakage tests. So you can be sure that the final item which reaches you is safe from breakages, frequent breakages, it's durable, it's resistant to water, and several other qualities which you're going to be experiencing once you buy our items, right? So these are the several brands which we're offering. As you go on, you can see the story which so far diJikoni is carrying forward, and as we already have some people who are currently accessing our brands and are able to use our items, right? And again, very simple homepage. We have some special selection section over here, and the section for our latest items are going to be appearing over here. So the moment you have something new in the market, something new to provide for you guys, you're going to be seeing it appear in this section. Okay. Now, one thing you might be noticing right now is that you're not seeing any prices, right? As you can see, you have to sign up to view the prices. Okay. But remember, if you haven't signed up yet, you can still view the items, view the quality images which you have, and which say a lot about our products and the various and fashionable designs that we have, right? You can see we have some very localized designs. We have some very trendy items which probably you might not find anywhere else, right? And we can assure you, yes, they are very original items. Okay. And once you have an item which is going to be on sale, you can see we have a sale icon as well, right? The privacy policy of the entire gist of diJikoni is right here on this link, as well as our terms and conditions. Now, for whoever has attended this webinar, I'm sure that your details have been received, and you might have received the resellers agreement. Okay, so upon receiving the resellers agreement, you are required to submit it back after signing it, having carefully read through it. Yes, we don't want you to commit yourself fully without reading that. Please read that carefully, and you can submit the resellers agreement. And once you submit the resellers agreement, we are going to be sending you credentials to log in. Okay. So I'm going to go over directly to login. To log in, you have to click on this icon over here. Okay. So let's click this icon. And you can see we have a very simple. So input your details here. So the username which you're going to receive, you're going to be inputting it over here. So I'm going to select mine. Right, and password I'm going to put. Now you're going to be getting an automated password in your email. What we require you to do is kindly change your password the moment you receive it to enhance security for your own account. Okay, so make sure the moment you receive your credentials, you come into the website and click on forgot password and change it. Okay. So I'm going to, without wasting much time, I'm going to go ahead and directly log in and get into our website. There you go, it's in. Okay, so the moment you log into the account, okay, the moment you log into your account, the first page which appears to you is your account dashboard. Okay, so you can see it's very simple. It tells you what orders you've made, all the list of the orders you've made, the conversations which you've had. These are conversations which you've had between the technical team of diJikoni and yourself. Okay, so whatever help you might need, or whatever communication which you might be having, is going to be appearing here. Remember, we are accessible all over our social media pages. These links over here are very much accessible. And you can always communicate to us at an email at hello@diJikoni, as well as call us on the number provided. Okay, so the next thing, we have a purchase list over here as well. So let's say you have a wish list on our website, right, from the items which you wish to buy at a later date. So you can create a purchase list right here. So what you do is simply click new list, and you can click search for the items, and they can appear over here. And you can even keep track of the prices. So we can term it as a quotation, as your personal quotation for diJikoni. Okay, now without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and get into our shop so that we can start buying here. So let's go ahead to the shop. So the moment you click the shop icon, the shop link over here, you can see we have so many items available. You can see once I logged in, the prices have appeared as well. And for those items which have ample stock, you'll see the add to cart button. For those whose stocks have not been updated, there's going to be a read more button. Okay, so keep note of that and keep checking the stocks available on the website. The stocks are always going to be accurate as we are going to be publishing them. Okay, so you can see, in order to access our various brands, you have them available at the left of your screen. So I'm just going to click one brand like Bon Appetit, and voila, you can see all the items appearing in the Bon Appetit brand. Okay, so you can see we have very fashionable and designer brands, well-designed items, very trendy looking, very aesthetic. We have several items. So I'm just going to pick an item and add it to our cart. Okay, so I'm going to select an item, open it, and I'm going to add it to our cart. Okay, so for now I've added one item and one piece of this because I'd like to show you something very interesting. Okay, so let's say you have selected this item and this is all you want to buy, and you want to check out, right? So you go over to the view cart. Now, how do you do that? You click on this button right here and view the cart. Okay, now on this screen, the first thing you see is, look, you have a very much clear prompt here. It says your current order total is 120 shillings. So this applies to the agreement which you sign, which says that the minimum order value which you can buy from diJikoni is going to be 20,000 shillings. Okay, diJikoni will not allow you to purchase anything less than that. So make sure your purchase is worth 20,000 shillings. Okay, so this was a very interesting test which I wanted to display to you. For now, I'm just gonna remove this so that I can show you how to remove the items from your cart. So you just simply click on this icon right here. Okay. So it's going to load for a bit, but once it's done, the items are going to be removed from your cart. And you can go on and browse through other items, browse through our wide variety of selection so that you can add other items as well. Okay, so I'm going to go over to the shop icon, to shop. Okay, so let's pick an item again and add it to our cart. Okay, so let's say, I'm going to pick the cheese set top lid, and as well as I'm going to pick, let's see, I'm going to pick one item which is our APS cutting board. Okay, let's add another item. Okay, so once I've added this, I go ahead, view my cart. You can see it's still not yet reached 12,000. So let me pick one very much expensive item and add it to my cart right away. Okay, now, aside from the minimum order value which we have, okay, we also have a minimum order quantity, okay? And let me show you how that works, right? So I'm going to select an item which has a minimum order quantity, which is very much visible. So let me search for an item. By the way, you can even search for the items you need on this section over here. Okay, so I'm going to click search. Okay, and let's see, let me add the new morning mug to my cart. Okay, so I'm going to click this. Okay, and this. So you can see this item, as you can see over here, comes in a set of 6 pieces. Okay, so whenever you're going to be buying the item, you're always going to be buying one set. You can't buy less than a set. Okay, and for that, in case you want to increase the quantity, you can see it's going to increase to 2, 3. It's going to be increasing by 1 set. So when you buy this item, you get a set of 6 pieces. Okay, there are some items which are available in a piece packing as well, which I'm going to show you as well. Let me search for a plate. Yes, great. So you can see this item comes in a carton of 24 pieces. So whenever you buy this item, okay, you're always going to be buying it in like cartons of 24 pieces each. Okay, so let's say this is the first item you bought, it's 24 pieces. Let's say you want to add another carton to your stock, so you're going to add this and you're going to get 248. Okay, so similarly, in several items we have several kind of combinations which you're going to be seeing once you access the website and once you start buying. Okay, so for now I'm not going to add this to cart, as I already have enough in my cart. In fact, let me just add this so that I can update it to the minimum order value, right? So let me put 48 of these and add to my cart, right? So let's see. Yes, it's gotten to 30,000, and I'm going to go ahead and view my cart. Okay. So from here, you can see all the items which we added to our cart, and we are not getting the minimum order prompt anymore, because guess what? We have reached 30,000 shillings, right? And remember, these items are these prices are inclusive of VAT. So no extra VAT is going to be charged on these items. You can be assured this is going to be the final price you're going to be paying. Okay. So for further queries on our MOQ, by the way, you can always reach out on our communication links, either through social media. We have our phone, we have our number, we have our email address, as well as the WhatsApp icon, which is included right here. Okay, so make sure to keep communicating and keep engaging with us on a frequent basis so that we understand what your requirements and what your feedback is. Now, from here on, I'm going to proceed to my checkout, right, and proceed to pay. So we're going to go ahead and click on this. Okay. So as I proceed to checkout, we're going to be getting your billing and shipping details now. For the billing and shipping details, you're going to be editing it to just once so that we know where your premises are, where you're located for efficient shipment to your location. Okay. So these ones are not going to be editable once you're placing an order, but they're going to be the same ones which you posted initially. Okay. So once you have ensured everything is correct over here, in case you have extra notes which you want to specify, you can always include them in this section right here. And we go ahead and place our order. So make sure that before you click the place order button, okay, you're clicking on this button right here. So this ensures that you have read our terms and conditions. In fact, let me just open them so that you can see this. So these are our terms and conditions. I'm not going to go and read over all of them. We don't want to make this a very boring presentation, right? So at your free time, make sure you read through this. We have our returns policy, which is right here. Make sure you go through this very carefully as well to understand at what point you can return and secure a refund from us. Okay, so make sure you go through this, and the returns are also, the refund segment is also indicated in your resellers agreement. So make sure you go through all those links at your free time. Okay, so personally I've read it. I can assure you I've read it. So I'm just going to go ahead and click on this, perform it, and place my order. Great. So once you place your order, okay, you're given an order number, is your order date, the total amount of your order, and the payment method. Now, for now, diJikoni is accepting payments directly via PayPal. It's an online portal which allows us to handle your transactions in a very efficient way. You can pay via a Visa card, and you can pay via M-Pesa as well. Since we are all, you know, we all have access to M-Pesa, I would suggest we all carry out our transactions through this. Okay, so M-Pesa is available. Oh yes, we do have Visa as well, but this is a much better option. Sure, Safaricom. So click on M-Pesa and ensure you put these details on your M-Pesa screen. Okay, so go to, we are offering the pay bill business number. As well as our business number is right here. Account number, you can just leave it blank. It's okay because we already have your details. So the name, you're going to be receiving it accordingly. So make sure the name is as how you registered it. Okay, so that we receive it. We know that this is a diJikoni customer and we're receiving your order in a very efficient way. Okay, so once you have paid and you've received the confirmation code, you will have to come back to the website. You input the confirmation code. And make sure you input your mobile M-Pesa mobile number right here. So the number which you paid with is going to be appearing here, as well as the confirmation code in this section here. And then click on complete, and you've placed your order. Okay, so this was basically the entire process of placing an order. Very simple. The moment you click on complete, by the way, you're going to receive 2 mails. Okay, so make sure 2 mails are going to be received from your site. One for the PayPal to confirm your payment, and the other one is going to be from diJikoni to confirm that we have received your order and we are processing it. Okay, so make sure you're on the lookout for those 2 mails once you've placed. In case you don't receive any of those, make sure you reach back out to us, and our technical team will get back to you promptly. So this was our live demo. Any questions regarding this demo which I have shown you? Obviously, you can put them in the Q&A section. Any mistakes I might have made, any points you might want to point out, any feedback, kindly drop all those in the Q&A section. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and resume our presentation. So my moderator is now going to be availing to me the questions, which I'll read out and answer you. So I hope that was a very interesting presentation of the live demo. And we can now go ahead into the Q&A session. Okay, so I'm just going to read out the questions. So I have one question here. If we become your reseller, right? One of the participants is asked, if we become your reseller, are we getting any exclusivity in my location or town? So this, I'm not going to mention the name, obviously, but when you say that, I hope you mean that when you're in a town, there are not going to be any diJikoni resellers. No, there are going to be other resellers in your region, and yes, they can be available to sell. So you're not going to be the only one in your region. So the catch comes in how you're going to market your shop and how you're going to market the items which you're going to be selling. Okay, so make sure you're very keen on those. Okay, I can see we have another question here. So do we have vacancy for customer care? Been following you guys for quite some time, please. So whoever has asked that, can kindly elaborate. Are you looking for a customer care job position, or are you looking to, is it that we have a customer care? Because we do have a valid customer care representatives who are going to be answering your questions promptly. As for the vacancy part, no, we don't currently have any vacant career positions on our website. So I hope I've answered your question very well. I can see we have another question coming in. Do we have an incentive scheme? Yes, we will be running promotions on our website, which the communication is going to be passed over to you as a reseller. So keep on the lookout for those as well. Remember, this diJikoni is like consider it to be a community thing. Okay, you are helping us, we are helping you to achieve your goals as well and to set up a very successful business. So communication is key in order to provide quality service to you guys. Okay, so yes, we will be running promotions and discounts frequently on our website, and which brings out into the point I made, competitive prices. That's all. So make sure you're on the lookout for those. Okay, as I mentioned, somebody has asked again who is going to be chipping in for the transport. The transport cost is free of charge. We're not going to be charging you any delivery costs to your premises. So wherever you're located, you can be assured that you're going to be receiving your items at no extra cost. Okay, and once the order is received, just keep in mind that we are dispatching all orders from Mombasa. Okay, so if you're living in Nairobi, it's going to take around 2 to 3 days, and 4 to 5 days if you are residing in upcountry, which is far from Nairobi. Okay, so let's say Nakuru, Eldoret, Kisumu, it's going to take approximately 4 to 5 days. But within Nairobi, it's going to take 2 to 3 days. And the reason for that is for us to, package your items well and for you to receive them in a quality and efficient manner. Okay. So kindly keep on bringing in your questions. This is a very good session I can say we're having. So we have a question. BA mugs, can we order in one piece? So it depends on the item as well. If the mug is coming in a packing of a set, as I displayed on the website. So let me just go over to the website again. Okay. I hope you can see my screen. Now, like I said before, as I mentioned previously, that different items have a different kind of packing. Okay. So let me display that to you right away. So for example, let me just pick the first item itself. Okay, the Ameno aubergine mug. Okay. Now, if you see here, right, this item is the default quantity of this item comes in 6. This means that this item comes in a piece packing. Okay, so the carton which you're going to receive is going to have 6 individual pieces of this mug, right? So that's why we are not seeing any set packing. Now let me open an item which does have a set packing instead. Okay, and I'm going to show you this difference in those two. Okay, so great. So let me select a dinner set. Okay. Sorry, this one is out of stock. That's why we're not seeing any. So let me go back. There's a 38-piece dinner set. Great. As you can see here, the carton has one set of 38 pieces. So for this particular item, you can only buy one set, or you can buy even more. Yes, obviously, but as a minimum order quantity is always going to be one set. Okay. So I hope I answered your question in the sense that yes, even mugs appear in various variations of packings. So just keep checking this section of the website. In case you don't see any detail on this side, that item, it comes in a piece packing. Okay, so we have items coming in sets, we have items coming in pieces as well. Okay, so in case the questions, in case we have understood the whole scope of diJikoni and we have understood whatever information I have provided to you today, I guess we can stop the Q&A over here, and I can say we had a very fruitful webinar. Thank you so much for coming to the webinar. We really appreciate the time taken by you to attend this very much eventful and interesting event. I hope any other questions you might be having, we're going to be dropping them down on our contact links, and we will get back soon to you. So thank you so much, and have a pleasant week and day ahead. Bye-bye. Thank you so much for coming to the webinar. We really appreciate the time taken by you to attend this very much eventful and interesting event. I hope any other questions you might be having, we're going to be dropping them down on our contact links, and we will get back soon to you. So thank you so much, and have a pleasant week and day ahead. Bye-bye. Thank you so much for coming to the webinar. We really appreciate the time taken by you to attend this very much eventful and interesting event. I hope any other questions you might be having, we're going to be dropping them down on our contact links, and we will get back soon to you. So thank you so much, and have a pleasant week and day ahead. Bye-bye.